Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Thank you.
Actually, to be honest, I feel like I just woke up from the dead. I was sleeping so so tight. But I,
Yeah.
I I had to because I found this spot in your schedule. Is it right
Yes.
to say it like that? This spot
Yes.
in your
Spots
schedule,
are opening. Yes.
this
Mhm.
opening in your schedule.
Mhm.
So I can't miss it. I can't miss it. And I'm happy that I'm here.
I'm so glad to see you again and
Yeah,
have you.
it's not every day that we get to talk with the author of our book, right? The book that we
Yes.
are reading. It's not every day that we have that chance.
Yes, yes, I even thank you. And I see you've been posting on Instagram. Thank you so much. I am not on there on Instagram too much, but I'm trying to come back to it and get back into social media in general. I took a break.
I understand.
I just moved. Oh,
Ah,
yes.
I see. The background is a little different, and
Mhm.
I saw your short video on YouTube about moving.
Yes, yes.
Is there a new one because you announced that you would be coming back to YouTube?
Yes, I'm coming back on October 23rd.
Ah,
Mhm.
right, right. I
Mhm.
remember now.
Yes.
And I would like to see that. I want to see you grow.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually going to start a second channel in the future about English, learning English, and I'm going to.
Amazing,
Thank
amazing,
you.
and it's great because it doesn't require a lot of going out to record videos about English or any matter related to just teaching. At least
Yes.
it doesn't require. Of course, you can go outside to record something, but you don't have to. There is this Emma girl on YouTube, English with Emma. I don't know if you have
Ah,
ever. Have you ever?
no, I haven't heard of her. I'll look her up.
She's pretty big, and all she has is like, at least as far as I can tell, all she does is she has like a whiteboard, a big one,
Mhm.
and she writes stuff and she talks about stuff and about English, of course, vocabulary, and all sorts of things. And she does pretty well. She doesn't have to leave home to record her
Yeah,
videos.
exactly. That's the ideal.
Yes, and her channel is huge. And my that is important because if for you it takes going out to record videos, that means it takes a lot of work and you might not feel encouraged. You might feel, let's see if I can use a word here, daunting.
Yes, yes. It might feel daunting.
It
Hmm.
might feel daunting because
Yes.
you may feel overwhelmed before you start.
Beautiful, beautiful
Using
use of
your
those
words.
words. Thank you. I saw that.
It's a joke.
Thank you. I like that you added the word feisty on there. That's a great English word.
As I was reading, and I'm looking at the word here. I was in my mind. You were saying "tasty" because I read, and as I read, I hear your voice in my
Oh,
mind.
that's so sweet.
And then I went to Youglish, this website. Have you ever heard of it?
No, what is
You
it?
should. You
Yes,
should.
give me all
Because
the resources.
yes, you should, and you should recommend it to your students as well, because this
Okay.
is very valuable. You use this, and it's like Google, right? But when you
Yes.
type a word, you find the occurrence of that word in many different videos, so that you can listen to that word being pronounced in different contexts by different people, so you can have a better
Oh,
idea of the pronunciation. It's
that is
amazing.
so
Yeah,
cool.
because if you use just Google Translator, you will just hear that one pronunciation and
Yes,
out
the
of
robot.
context. Yes. But
Mhm.
if you use this website, you will listen to many people using that word, and it's amazing.
Oh, that's so cool. So did you do that with the word feisty?
I did. And then
Oh.
I discovered it was pronounced like you just pronounced it,
Mhm.
feisty. In my imagination, it would be feisty.
Oh, because of the spelling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
feisty. But it's probably,
Yes.
I don't know a lot, and I didn't research about its origin. It's probably different because
Yes.
it has a different spelling. It doesn't feel like English to me.
Yeah. Yes, it's a weird one. There's some words in English that look strange and don't feel like they belong.
Yes. And may I ask you, uh, I know what you meant when you used this expression, but I didn't find any use of it like you did, you
Oh,
know?
okay. Yeah.
So you were saying, this approach is great for any memory on paper, such as drawings or old words. And I love this idea, by the way. I want to do that. I
Thank you.
use this method for any other object I want to remember, but isn't meaningful enough to take up real estate in my home, such as old t shirts.
Oh, real estate? Mhm.
And not just real estate, but you said take up real estate. Do you mean the
Oh,
same as just occupy space in my
yes.
home?
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, because real estate in general occupies a space. Like in a neighborhood, a piece of real estate will occupy that amount of space within the neighborhood. So if something like takes up real estate in your home, you only have a certain amount of space in your home, and it takes
Mm-hmm.
up a section of it.
I see.
So
It's interesting. Yeah, I didn't see take up with real estate like altogether uh, anywhere else, but it's not like I spent an hour trying to find. I
right.
just researched for like a minute or so.
Yes, most instances of real estate are going to be the literal meaning of
Yes, yes.
actual real estate. You can also say something takes up real estate in your mind, like if you're thinking about something a lot.
Ah,
That's another
really?
way you can use
In
it.
your mind, it's taking up real estate in my mind.
Yes.
Interesting. I love that. I love it. Amazing. No,
It's very cool.
you are so. Did you do a lot of research, or most of it you already had in your mind when you wrote the book?
I had most of it in my mind. Mhm.
So cool, so cool. And
Thank you.
do you know what a warm bed covering made of padding enclosed between layers of fabric and kept in place by lines of stitching typically applied in a decorative design is?
A quilt?
Beautiful. I love that word. Is it quilt?
Yeah.
Quilt. It's
Mhm.
it to me it sounds like somebody's name. Oh, meet my friend, Quilt.
Oh, there is a name, that some people have that's quill.
Oh,
Mhm.
pretty close. That's probably
Quill.
that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
And or maybe someone was trying to be funny and he said, I quilt. I don't want to do this anymore. I quilt.
I quilt?
It sounds
Oh
like quit, quilt.
oh, it
There's
does.
only an L more.
Yes, yes. Uh, I use this word a lot when I'm teaching the QU sound, like quit,
Quilt.
quilts,
Quilt.
quiet, yes.
So you have ever done this? I mean, and by that I mean you were talking about old clothes that you have and you are somehow attached to them, so you can cut them and make
Make a quilt.
make a
Mhm.
quilt. Have you ever
I've
done
s
that?
No, but I've seen it. I've seen people's quilts of old T-shirts. Like, they just cut squares, of the T-shirts, and then they get some kind of large, soft backing, and then um, they sew the T-shirts together. and then put
Cool.
stuffing in there, and
Amazing.
yeah,
Very
it's really
interesting. That
cute.
was new for me. I remember that my mother did that when I was a kid, but I completely forgot about it. And when
Oh,
I was reading your book, it came all back to my mind again. It was very interesting. Very interesting.
oh,
Yes.
bringing back those sweet
Yeah.
memories. That's nice.
And I am close to the end. I have read 74% of your book, and it
Wow.
has taken me a few days because you know how I read, right?
Hmm.
Writing all the time. And I must say,
So
your book is easier to read than To Kill a Mockingbird. It is.
yes.
So sometimes instead of waiting for the words, the new words to take notes about them,
Mhm.
I copy parts of your text because I like them. I like them, and I feel like they are good ideas, so I put them here.
Oh, thank you. Like
Yes,
I've
just
noticed that on your
yes.
stories. Hmm.
I cannot just wait for the new words because if I wait for the new words, it might take a while until I find one, and that makes me feel good about my English.
yes, your English is excellent.
Thank you.
You are
Your
very much
your
advanced.
English is very good as well.
Thank you. that was a curtsy.
And I love this so much. I had only seen that before, like in movies. The movement that you
Ah,
just made, because
yes, a curtsy.
99% of the books of the movies we watch are from America.
Yes.
So I have seen that someone doing that in a movie before, but never here. Never saw someone doing that here.
Yes, it's a very olden thing to do.
I
Oh,
liked the word outing. Do you use that
yes.
in
Uh,
your
in my
daily life?
mhm. Yes, yes, I use it. Like if I am going out and I don't know where, I'll just say I'm going on an outing.
On
Or
an outing?
yes,
Because you don't want to say, I will travel. It's not appropriate.
right.
You reserve travel more for like leaving the state or going far away, right?
Yes, yes. Travel is usually like some kind of vacation or visit to someone. You're
Hmm.
yes, and there's also an expression to run errands.
Ah, I love that. I love that.
Yes.
I came across this expression a few months ago. I
Oh,
was
really?
watching Modern Family. I love that show.
Yes. It's so good for learning English. Yes.
And what's her name? The blonde one that has three kids,
Claire.
Claire. She is always running errands. Oh, I was running
Yes.
some errands, and then something happened.
Yes, exactly. So running errands means you're going to like actually you have a purpose. You're going to go buy something, get something done. Going on an outing is just you're going out, maybe driving around. You don't know what yet. You just want to get out of the house.
I
That's an
see.
outing. yes.
I hope today I will go on an outing. Is that the way to use it? I will go on an outing.
Yes. Yes, you can say that.
Or I can
Or
just
get
say I
out of
can
the
just go
house.
out.
Yes, I want to get out of the house. Yes. And then the whole event is an outing.
Yes. You
yes.
had I didn't expect so much of your book. It's not like I didn't expect it to be good. What I didn't expect was to find so many new ideas for me. Because I thought this is just
Good.
about tidying up or removing some stuff that you don't want anymore. But you go through so much specifics, like you give possible answers to possible questions from your parents or anyone who tries to give you stuff. I
Yes.
love that. So many
Thank
specifics.
yes. Good, good, good. yes, I that was actually that in particular was an idea from my editor, like, "Oh, like, why don't you think of specific questions?" And I said, "Okay, I can think of all the hard questions people ask you and
Very
how to
interesting.
answer them."
I loved that part.
I'm
And
so glad.
I hope next week I can talk to you more about your book.
Thank you. Yes, I'm excited to see you again. Have a
Thank
great day.
you.
Have a good
Bye.
outing. Bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.